Hey, good evening, y'all. What's going on? I hope that you all are doing good. I am just chilling. I'm supposed to be doing my nails. This nail got ripped off. It just happened. I mean, it didn't hurt, so don't worry about that. But I decided I had to cut them down. I don't care about my real nails being long anymore. I'm over it. I'd rather just cut them down so that way they'll be easy to pop off. So all of them popped off real easy. These three will be coming off tomorrow because I'm just letting my nails breathe for a while and allowing my hands to feel free. All right, so let's see. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh, y'all, I had to blow my nose. And of course, it always happens when you are already filming. Like, you know, I had plenty of time to blow my nose before, but didn't need to. All right, so tonight, what am I doing tonight? Let's see here. Got this hoodie on. This is, all right, now we can get comfortable. I can kind of scoot up so I can see. All right. You know what? Let me put my chair up a little higher. Hold on. 1 second. If my chair is up a little higher, then I can see the camera lens a lot better. Oh yeah, this is okay. I can, yes, this is good. This is good. So that way, if there is not enough or too much, I can see better to adjust it. All right, so let me, okay, so you can see my hands. I'll push this down a little far. So good evening and hello, and I want to say thank you to Miss Jody. That is her name, Jody, who was kind enough to let me know. And I can still tell that you guys can't see Ocean City, Maryland. So that lets me know that I need to kind of raise this up a little bit more. All right, so it just depends, I guess, on what I'm doing. But hold on. Okay, I think that is better. The problem was my phone was not inside of the thing all the way. All right. So we're starting tonight off with cranberry juice, 0 sugar type cranberry juice. This is Gary's cranberry juice. I have no business drinking it, but he's on that low sugar, low carb, I don't want to say diet because he's not trying to lose weight, but he had, you know, medical issues where he needs to keep his sugars low. And but this is so good. It's cranberry grape and it says Diet 5 on the container, on the jug. And so poison. All right, so what am I gonna do tonight? I am back in my Planners Anonymous Melody planner, and I was thinking about using some of these stickers that I have in here, and I'm going to show them to you because I don't remember all that I have in here, and I figured I would just share with you, and that way we could see what I actually have. Okay, these came from Happy Planner. I love these bows, so I'm not going to use them. I'm going to save them. And I was using these as washi strips at the bottom of the page. I'm serious, I was. And I just thought it was cute. And then we have in here, what is this? These are some minis from Planners Anonymous, so I want to save those. I have more minis than I can account for, so we have a bunch of these minis. And oh, by the way, guys, I did dismantle that box that I got, the big bundle. This is what's left of the bundle. I've taken the box apart, I've taken the book out, I've decorated, and these are washi tapes that I don't want to say, let's just say these are ones that I don't include in my stash because I don't need them, or they're the least ones that I like. They are beautiful. This one right here I think is great for when you want to tip in something. That I think this is great for tipping. I think this is great to use as a bottom washi. You know, this is an old washi that I had from Planners Anonymous, and it is the, I forgot the name of it, the cherry blossom one that matched the melody. And this one right here is just like books. I can't tell. Like, can you tell? It looks like books and bows or something. And then there was this one, which of course you know is the lotus flower. And then there's this one. So I got these ones that I didn't need. They were extras, they were repeats or similar. And I just said, I'm going to take these and make something of these and with this, because I ordered a ton of washi from AliExpress. So we're just going to leave this in the project pile, and that's how that's going to go. So I see what I have in here, so I'm going to keep this in here for now. Yeah, I'm going to keep these, and then these are the bows, and then we have some more of these here, some more, and these are so pretty. Oops, we don't want to lose it. A pretty little butterfly. Oh man, let's see if I can get it off. Yeah, I can get it off. And if I can't get it off, I could use undo, but we'll just put that. Nope, it's gone. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so we have these pretty flowers, and then we have these girls that I got from AliExpress. Okay, just checking to make sure that you guys can see. If I need to, let me check. I have to make sure that you guys have a decent enough view. Simple. It's as simple as that. All right. And sometimes I don't know it, but my hand will hit. It will hit the zoom, and it's like, oh wow, you know. And that's not good. That is not good. All right, so that's how that is. Now, I'm going to lift my seat up a little high. Okay, it's as high as it'll go. So, if I really want to see high, I just put a pillow in the chair. But, I'm good. I just need to make sure that you guys are good. All right, so we have these. And we have some more of these butterflies. And now I know where that butterfly came from. Came right off of there. All right, so we're not going to worry about it. And let's see, more butterflies. And these I also got from Amazon. I mean, no, not, yeah, Amazon. If it wasn't Amazon, it was AliExpress. So I definitely keep stuff like that. And then we have these, which are from May Tipton from Black Mountain Plans. And these are all her faith script stuff. Just check and make sure that it's in view. Okay. And then there was this gratitude. I didn't even know I had these. Prayer. Hello, Pamela. And then these are large custom scripts, thankful and thoughts. And then we have these that came with the kits, days of the week. So these are just things that, you know, I just like to keep in my pouch because this is my A5. And my A5 is where I do most of everything. So we'll just put that to the side for now. All right, I had no idea that this was all the way up. Wow. All right, so is there anything that I've done new? I've done quite a bit since I last filmed. Let's see here. But we're just gonna flip through this together. This here, I wanted to move this over. I put this on here. This came from Planners Anonymous, and I just wrote, my joy is in the Lord. And you got this cute little girl with her little headband on. And it reminded me of myself because that's what I like to do. Like, just put a headband on and hang around the house like that. So, I don't remember if I showed you guys whether or not I did, you know, whether I showed this to you, but I'm pretty sure that I did. Here I wrote beach vibes, happy birthday to Gary. So this was where I told you all that I was going to be doing some back dating or back planning, back journaling. So this was just when we were in the hotel, and I just wrote about the positive. And then on here, I wrote about the negative. The highlights of the night, or the highlights of the trip. And I put, you know, this is our last visit to the Grand Hotel. The tradition has been broken, and it was a lot of stargazing, and we were out there. You know, I used the little Supergirl because I was really like trying to be Superwoman that night and take the high road on all of the incidents that had happened. February, I had planned February was going to be my declutter month. Not that I have any clutter. More crafting and planning, mental self-care. All of this was the idea of what I wanted for the month of February. And so I did this. I decided, okay, I'm going to use these kits. And as you can see, I put, you know, embracing my own journey, and there's the luggage to represent the journey. And, you know, and I put that I'm glad that I dedicated this month to restoration and some reflection, you know, finding ways to lighten the load and ease the pain. You know, the pain is, you know, like physical pain as well as grief from death, loss. And so I met some new people, and, you know, so here were some positive things and some gratitudes and stargazing. I do a lot of stargazing. I love looking up into the nighttime sky and praying. And so that was a little bit of a reflection on that, a little bit of a sloppy writing. And then here's March. March is just going to be about pretty things and relaxing and, you know, taxes. I gotta write that down. Oh my gosh. You know what? We're gonna do this together. Take this off. I'm gonna take this off because I am going to remind myself that I need to do my taxes. Guys, let me tell you something. I used to do my taxes. My taxes would be done by now. I would sit down at the computer out in the living room and I would do my taxes, right? Because we always got a nice refund. Not no more. We do not get we get a small refund. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for that because that refund pays for the fees. It pays for what we owe. And we still have something left over. So I'm blessed. So let me move this over here. I'm just going to put, let's see. Do the taxes. Yes, do the taxes. And yeah, I'm gonna do it because I've been putting it off and putting it off, and that's, you know, things have changed, times have changed, things are so, you know, different now. So it is what it is. So do the taxes, and here's the little stickers. I'll just put them right there. It probably won't stick, but do the taxes. And usually at the end of March, we also have Culligan come in, but I think we might postpone it. I don't know. I'm going to write. Okay, so this isn't going to stay. We'll just get rid of it. No problem. That's good because I'm going to write here Culligan. Yeah, so there's Culligan. And this is an opportunity for me to practice on brush lettering. I'm getting better, getting my flow back. And again, you know, it all depends on the marker that you're using too. So this is definitely important. Yeah, guys, times have changed and they're continuing to change. And, you know, we're just not going to see the things that used to be. We've got a lot of lawlessness going on and a lot of changes. Gary was talking about, he came home from work, and for those who don't know, Gary's my husband. I know I tend to talk to you guys as if you know me, as if you know me, and I forget that I've just received some new subscribers. So let me time out. Thank you, all of the new subscribers who have come aboard. I am an amateur at this YouTube thing. I've been doing it for a long time, but I don't have all the fancy equipment and the lighting and the ring and all of the fancy editing and editing software. I don't edit on my PC. I just do very little editing, and it is on my cell phone. And that's it. I don't take any money. You know, I don't look at the algorithm because it'll either make you happy or it'll make you sad. I don't even get into all of that. And I have playlists that it is for faith. I have a playlist that's available for you guys for journaling, off the cuff, ASMR, what's in my bag. So take some time, maybe look through the playlist. I've uploaded over 600 videos, and you know, and I try to keep everything categorized. I do take special requests, but it depends, it depends. So on that note, I want to thank you all for joining, and my battery just went low. So I'm going to have to pause it so that I can plug in. I mean, I know you guys are like, Pam, do you ever have your battery fully charged? I've been busy. So hold on one second. Okay, so I'm going to let this charge up a little bit, and hopefully it will allow me to turn that flash back on. All right. So that is that. All right, so I am back. So yeah, so Gary was like upset a little bit, work was getting on his nerves. So Gary is my husband, and we have been married for 24 years. This October will be 25 years, and we go to the same place practically every year. We love the ocean. We're always doing things that are related to the ocean, and it's always in the wintertime. We never do anything in the summertime. Things that we like to do is go to bookstores, cafes, and we don't do the things that we used to do when we were younger, but we've always been ocean nuts. And we are Christians. We love the Lord. I was really sad, but I got over it really quickly, because I know that the Lord is in control of everything. Absolutely everything. And nothing happens unless He allows it. So there was a lot of officers who were paranoid because Elon Musk sent emails out over the weekend saying that, I want to know what your job description is, and give me 5 things that you do, and I need it by Monday, or supposedly you get fired or risk being terminated, or whatever. So a lot of the Homeland Security officers and CBP officers were like, what? And Gary was trying to calm them down and try to reason with them and get them to, relax. And they're like, well, should we answer this? Should we answer this email? And what should we do? And they were really paranoid. But I told Gary, I said, you know what? God is in control of our money. God is in control of our life. And He has said, stick close to Him. Things are going to get hard in this world. Stick close to Him. Stay close to Him. And remember Psalm 91. Plead Psalm 91 over your life every day, twice a day. Plead the blood of Jesus over your life every day, twice a day. However, whatever. But remember that, on Christ the solid rock we stand. All other ground is sinking sand. And remember, His angels have charge over thee. And we don't have to worry about plagues and famine and all of those other things. And the devourer. We have God's protection. Take courage, be encouraged, keep your chin up, and go through whatever it is that God is going to take you through. And don't let it get you down. And he was like, I really want to move to Canada. He said, I just want to get out of this friggin' United States. And I told him, I said, we've been talking about this for a long time. First, you wanted to take a job where you could go and live in Delaware. You wanted to retire in Delaware, and you wanted to do this in Delaware. And we were seriously going to move in Delaware. Some of you who have been with me for a while know that I thought we were really going to move to Delaware because Gary was really trying to make it happen. And I always tell him, you got to pray about this first. Let the Lord lead you on what decision to make, because I'm too old to be having regrets. You know what I'm saying? So if the Lord doesn't tell me to do this or to move, and we pray about it and seek God about it, then no, I'm not jumping into that. You know, I love the idea of living off the water in Delaware. I love the fact that there's no taxes in Delaware, but he had to find out that there is also some disadvantages to Delaware. And so the Delaware plan from early last year has been put off. But some of his officer colleagues took positions in Canada, so they work and live in Canada now. And so far, they're doing really good. They're happy. So he brings to me, let's consider moving to Canada. And I'm like, here we go again. And I'm like, you know, they'll pay for us to go and work in Canada and move to the Canadian border. And I said, did you talk this over with Jesus yet? Did you pray about this? You know, and he was like, no. I was like, you're just reacting. You're reacting to the way things are in the United States. And so I told him, I said, let the Lord lead you in what you're going to do. You're not going to get me all psyched up that we're moving to Canada to escape the United States. We don't have to flee anywhere with God on our side. We're not fleeing to Canada. I said, now, if you want to go and live in Finland or Norway or Switzerland or Sweden, that is a treasure. That it would be a fantasy, you know. But, you know, pray about everything, you know. So, you know, that's how that is. So he's doing better now. It was just one of those days. All right. So anyhow, I was just thinking about, these are some of the things that I did, today off camera. I did April showers at the beach because I love being at the beach on a rainy day. And all of this came from Planners Anonymous. And this here is from Live Love Posh. So I have definitely been working in my monthly. This is from Planners Anonymous. I did this for July. This is just, you know, a 4th of July thing. What else? I don't know. I can't remember what I showed you guys, so you're going to have to pardon me. And then this I did for my birthday. So I know I filmed this already. And I just put up some of this washi. And I'm in the middle of creating something. I did Thanksgiving. I did Thanksgiving while listening to David Jeremiah. And you know what David Jeremiah was talking about? He was talking about Christians who whine every time something goes wrong. And here's December. You know, he talked about, you know, how we just got to stop it. You know, and that being crucified for being a Christian is an honor. let's see here if you guys can see, but this says God bless this year, and this was the sticker that came from May Tipton from Black Mountain Plans, and this was just me just using this opportunity to do that. Now, let everything that you say be good and helpful, Ephesians 4:29. And this I got from the Dollar General. No, Dollar Tree. This is Dollar Tree stuff. And this particular book, I decorated this a long time ago. Don't know, let's see if you can see the bottom. And I just put some washi strips at the bottom, like that. So this is really, you know, nothing all that, you know. Let's see if I lift you up a little bit. So this book is ready to be written in, you know. And when I'm done filling this out, y'all, it will be trash. There's nothing here that I want to save. Yeah. And so that's what that is. But right now we are going to do, let's see, what do I feel like doing? This is March. I want to start getting ready for March. So I tell you what, let's do March. All right, so I am going to take this out of here. And you know, guys, I still have not yet, it's a shame, watched that movie that I told y'all I wanted to watch about, what is it called? The Hard Truth, about the lady who was just so miserable about everything, and she couldn't understand why she was so upset about everybody and everything. She just was miserable all the time, and I feel so bad for her. And I'm gonna put these in my basket, you know, in my place. But I love these things. Let me see, hold on a second. What did I do? These are the journals that I'm still working on, and I will do them with you. I did this. I put that on there, and I put a pen loop, and I use this pen, and I put some refills in here. And as you all know, this is my second copy of this book. So that's why I didn't put this keychain on here, because I already have it on the other one. So I just put the ribbon on here. And that's that. And I also need to work on this one. And let's see, what else? This is all stuff I plan to share with you guys. This one, I need to finish with that one, and up, and then this one. So we have some dates. You and I are going to be doing some journaling together, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. And I like how I learned my lesson about balancing how I put the stickers in. So that way my book closes evenly, because I would have more stickers at the bottom, and then when I go to close the book, it's all bulky up top and then real narrow at the bottom. So I had to go back through all of my old journals that I decorated and didn't finish writing in, and I had to look and see, where do I need to add stickers to balance it out, so when it closes more evenly. So I've learned my lesson on that. You can't just throw stickers down any kind of way and get away with it. This is so good. I love this mug. I got this mug. Remember when I had the car accident on Valentine's Day last year, and we went to TJ Maxx, and went shopping, and I got this mug with the gilded on here. I wish I hadn't have got it, because if it's gilded, you can't put it in the microwave. So that's one I know I can't reheat. You can put hot stuff in it, but you just can't reheat it. All right, so let's work on this. And let me shut my mouth. I want to use this, but I'm trying to figure out where I want to use it. All right, let's put it here. This is one of these rolls that I want to tear it this time. These are one of those rolls that I only have a little bit left and I want to get rid of it. All right, so with that being said, I was going to get my paints, but I think I'm not going to do that this time. I think that I am going to do the coloring thing. That's what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, guys, so how are you doing? All right, how do I want to do this? All right, let's do it this way. All right, so I want to make sure that you guys can see. So I'm going to color this in like this, and I'm going to write something while you guys are with me. So yeah, I'm glad that my husband was able to encourage some of his co-workers who were having panic attacks. And, you know, I'm glad that he was able to be a light to them. You know, because one thing you don't do, you don't mess with a man's money. What is it? How does that saying go? You don't mess with my family, my food, and my finances. That's what you don't do. You don't mess with a man's family, his food, and his finances. So I might even throw in faith. You don't mess with a man's family, his faith, his family, his food, or his finances. We'll use all the F words. So I can see that this feels like it's going to be getting dry soon, which is not a problem for me. But yeah, guys, I want to watch that movie so bad. I want to just lay in bed and get cozy posy and cozy dozy, because I doze off, you know. And I want to do that, and I want to watch that movie. But I'm feeling like if I watch that movie, I won't get dozy. I'll be cozy, but I won't get dozy, because it'll keep me awake and it'll keep me laughing, you know. All right, so I like that pink shading. This place right here I'm going to use for writing. All right, so that's cool. Now I think we should continue on this page, right? I can hear you right now saying, don't stop there, continue. All right, so I'm going to continue. And next time you guys see me, I will have these nails done. But I like the freedom of no nails sometimes. And then sometimes I like just wear short nails. But let's see. Okay. So I want to do this. Something nice and soft. But yeah, I saw a lady who was doing her videos, and she had an anxiety attack while she was doing her videos. I had an anxiety attack once filming, and nobody knew it. At least I don't think anybody could tell. And in the midst of that anxiety attack, I forgot, you know, you can just pause the video and get yourself together and no one would even know that you're having an anxiety attack. And it was weird, guys, because it was just like hers. She was just doing her thing, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she had this rush of energy just come over her and overwhelm her. And I mean, she handled it. She handled it like a champ. She did. She really and truly did. And I was like so proud of her for how she handled it. And you know, she could have stopped filming altogether, but she was like, I'm keeping it real with you all. And I appreciated that, you know. It is no joke. It's just this, I mean, I understand why it happens, but I just hate when it happens. And I had it happen to me tonight. And I'll tell you about it. Maybe you guys can relate to it. All right, should I use the pink ink? I'm gonna use the pink ink, and I'm gonna use black ink. We'll do both. Have you ever felt like, okay, you're doing something that you want to do, and you've gotten all of your chores out of the way, you've gotten your responsibilities out of the way, and you're spending time with yourself? For me, me time means me and Jesus time as well. That's all a part of me time. And I was having that me time, and I was out in the dining room. Normally I would be in my bedroom right here at my desk. You know, I live in one room. It's a shame, but my desk is in my bedroom. So Gary was out in the other room, and he wanted me to come on out with him, which is normal. So I brought some of my journaling stuff out there that I was doing. And then he left. He was done, and I wasn't done. I was in the middle, and I was like, I need to finish this before I go. And it was like, okay, that's fine. You know, so I mean, I had the TV on, I'm sitting there at the table, and all of a sudden I realize how late it is. And I wanted to be back in my room, cozy dozy, right? And all of a sudden, this rush of energy comes over me. And I mean, I'm sweating, and, you know, and I feel pressured. I feel rushed. I feel left behind. I feel like it's crunch time. I can no longer relax and enjoy myself because I've immersed myself too much in the journaling. And when I say journaling, I'm talking about prayer journaling, scripture writing, all of that is all included. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. And so my body begins to react, and I had to talk myself out of it. Like, you make your schedule. You can stay up as long as you want. You can do what you need to do. You can stay here and you can enjoy yourself. You don't have to go back into the bedroom, you know. And the nausea came. My body was betraying me. And so I just took deep breaths, and I finished doing what I had to do. I said, I am not going to jump up from this table and, you know, and give into this. And so I fought it. And, you know, I overcame it. And then I came on back in my room, and I did everything slowly and carefully, you know, but it's just the fact that I had to go through that. It's so stupid. It's so senseless. And it's hormonal. It's hormonal. Can't help it. You just have to deal with it. And I was just like so shocked that she had experienced the same thing, you know. And it's like, oh my God, girl, I totally can relate to you. But if you suffer from anxiety, or you have these little attacks that come upon you, and you feel like, you know, you got to stick your head in the freezer, and it works. It works. So what I want to put here is, I'm going to put Jesus is my joy, because it's true. He is my joy, and he helps me to radiate positively. So I want to put that there. And then right here it says reminder, take a personal day, embracing something, design a life you love. I am going to elaborate on that one, but what would I want to be embracing? I want to be embracing the still and the calm. So let's write that together. Embracing the still and the calm. There we go. Yes, that's what I want to do. And that's what I did today. I embraced the still and the calm all day. Walked around through the house, talked to the Lord, you know, stargazed. You know, I had the peace and tranquility of just savoring my time alone. All right, and I sat out in the living room and enjoyed myself out in the living room. I got out of my bedroom. So, what is this? This is for March, which is literally right around the corner. Okay. All right, so this one doesn't want to work. Hold on. Let's see what we can do. Okay, there we go. All right. So this month, I want to focus on my it's the only thing I have to do is the taxes and Culligan. Focus on my yearly duties without anxiety. Without anxiety. All right. It's not that bad. And we're going to just put a little flower or cloud around here. It's not that bad. And I will read this again, guys. I will read this again. It's not that bad. Ain't nothing. This is how they say it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And I'm going to put a cloud around that because we want, these are the things that I want to, you know, God-given put a cloud around that, because God gives me the strength to do everything that I have to do. He really does. And yeah, there are days when I struggle. Body aches, arthritis, and it does affect me emotionally, you know, because I can't believe that, you know, this is where I'm at in my life. But it is what it is. And God's grace is sufficient. It is sufficient. It is always sufficient. But I do ask for a little extended grace. I do that. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all, let me tell you something. This drink right here in this beautiful mug that I love so much, ice cold, refreshing, it leaves an aftertaste. And that's why I hate drinking this stuff. It's so good when it first goes down, but it leaves a mild aftertaste. And, you know, I try to stay away from this stuff. I mostly drink tea and water, but sometimes I just want some of Gary's cranberry juice. But I'm just like, I just don't want this anymore. I just don't want it, because I don't see how he can drink that stuff. But I guess if you ain't got no choice, because that's what, you know, he's got to stay away from sugar. So this is what this is going to be like. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I'm probably going to use this page as a prayer page for God's strength to get me through whatever it is that I need to do this month. And it's really not that big a deal. It's just do the taxes and then schedule Culligan, and Culligan will text me and they will say, hey, when do you want us to come? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be the end of March. It's going to be the end of March. If not the end of March, I'm thinking about having Culligan come out. Because he will be in Ocean City here. So I'm going to probably say it's going to have to be on a Wednesday, because that's the only day that I want intruders in the house. All right, so it's going to have to be, let's see here. Let's do this together. All right, let's see. I was thinking maybe Culligan could come. Let's see here. Maybe Culligan can come here. Yeah. Let's see if we can try to get Culligan to come April 30th. After I've been to Ocean City and I'm refreshed. And I'm going to put a little Post-it note on here to let me know to prepare for Culligan. But we're going to hope for, because they're going to contact me, so try for April 30th, which is on a Wednesday. So that's what I'm going to try for. And I'm going to write myself another note. April 30th for Culligan. And this will go out in my planner that is on the bar, because that is my main planner, you know. This is extra. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. I wish I had somewhere to put this, but you know, what would I do? Like, maybe I could do that. What do you think? Or do you think that looks cheesy? What do you think? Is that cheesy? Because if I do it for one, I'm going to do it for all. And let me see what you guys think. Let's see if it looks cheesy. I'm gonna say yeah. It looks, it's like I'm trying to force it. So let's take that off. Let's take it off. We'll take it off together. But I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that things are okay in your life. I hope that you are not in the midst of a fire or flooding. I hope that you're not experiencing losing your jobs. I hope that you still have a job, or if you're retired, I'm happy you're retired. And I just want to, you know, send out prayers to everyone, because we're living in some difficult times. And I hope you all are just doing well. I just really mean that. Okay, so I got this up. And for all of you who told me what you had for dinner in that one video, I was so sure you guys were not gonna tell me, right? I was surprised that there was a few of you who told me what you had. I think Travel Lady told me that she had a mashed potato and chicken casserole. And Jody told me that she had a low-carb quesadilla. So you guys are amazing. You gals, I'm telling you. So Travel Lady, Strawberry Kisses, Alma, Jody, I mean, Cherie, you know, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for taking the time to not only just watch my videos, but to take the time to click like and to take the time to, you know, comment. I love interacting with you all. I really, really do. And like I said, you know, it's just me and my husband, right? You know, all of our pets have passed, and, you know, we live a very introverted, solitude life, and we love it. We absolutely love it. But I'm not gonna lie, there are moments where you're like, you want a little bit more, you know, and that's part of life. You know, it really is. So on that note, I pray that you all are blessed. I pray that you're not suffering. I pray that, unless you're suffering for Christ, you know, but I just pray that you all are doing well, and that these drastic changes that are going on in the world today are not harming you or hurting you in any way, and that God's angels have charge over you and protecting you from a lot of these different things. I've seen and heard some pretty sad stories that are really heartbreaking, you know, and if I think about it too much, I'll just cry right here, you know, because I hate for anyone to suffer, especially animals. But I just, it's rough. It's rough, but nonetheless, we all gotta have our share, right? It is what it is. So I am gonna go and get cozy dozy, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.